Good evening, everyone. Just let me admit every student, then we'll start the session, okay? Meanwhile, any one of you needs to ask anything regarding the last class, any one of you, please let me know. Good evening once again. A warm welcome, guys. Hope everyone is fine, doing good, staying safe, okay? Yeah, any one of you have any sort of concern, any queries, you can just put down in the chat box, I'll answer. Yes, Yatharth. Today I'll revise all loop concept once again. Okay, don't worry about that. Right now, we have completed 25th mission, 25 number of missions we have completed. But today I'll revise the previous one what we have done in the last class, means yesterday. Okay, and we have completed, like we are making a range, like we are doing a range property, as well as we are like completing for loop in that specific range itself. Okay, yeah, good. So those who have completed up to 30, very good, awesome. Once I ask, huh, yes, Sundram, I'll do 25th label by using loop, and we'll see that if you have any sort of problem, if anyone lag behind, I'll explain that part. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, so let's go ahead. I gonna share my screen. Very few attendees have joined, no issues at all. We'll go ahead with them itself. Hope you all can see my screen now. Okay, so I'll check the chat box also. Yeah, we'll check that in the 26th level we're gonna use loop or not. Okay, we'll check it. So let's go ahead. Like, I'll tap on already sign up and sign in over here itself. Okay, we have an option of email ID. I'll put like trainer, trainer trainer test 748@gmail.com. Okay, I'll tap to send validation code. Nine 991-220. Zero. Okay, fine, awesome. So any one of you have any sort of problem regarding login process? Please tell me. Any one of you have any sort of problem regarding login? Please tell me, guys. No, you don't have any sort of problem in login. Great. So let me check. No problem. Great. Now I need to tap on start learning, and we'll go ahead specifically with all the projects what we are going to do. Okay. Now, okay, so we have like, you all need me to go more back, or shall I start from here onward, guys? Tell me. You all need me to go more back, or shall I start from here on? We can more back. Okay, fine. I'll go more back. No issues at all. This screen can't be full. It's completely over here itself, Yatharth. So you can't maximize the screen. Okay, no issues at all. Fine. So I'll just tap over here to the menu, and let's start from the 23rd. Okay, yeah. This is the 23rd part. Like we have 22nd part also. You want to do this by a variable, you can do it. You can use like 24th also. It's completely up to you. Fine, let's start from here onward. Then we'll go to the 23 itself. Okay, now, so over here you have, we all can see an options appearing. 19th will be, it will be long back there. So I'll explain 19th also. As I told, I'll explain 19th also. Don't worry about that. It would be a long back because we don't have much time and we have to complete every missions within 17th of October. That's why. Okay, fine. So you all can see the when the blocks are running, we can also use the chain AB by block to change the value of the variable. Like you can give any sort of change name like ABA, whatever you want to change, anything, any name. As I told yesterday also, those parameters also explained that what is AB, what is A, everything I explained yesterday itself. Okay, now change AB by A. Like for an example, we have a variable, any variable name you can take, you can increase it or decrease it. You can use as +1, -1, +2, -2, any variable. Data you can store accordingly. Okay, so who will tell me this code, this command? Yeah, I just need in the chat box. Who will tell me about this? A loop one. I need to, I just need a loop one over here. Who will give me the answer? Guys, go ahead. Tell me. Fine, A is equal to 1. After that, yes, Sundaram, you have mentioned like A is equal to 1. Okay, then I'll use loop. Like I in range, what would be 4? Okay, fine. And then after that, the I will be in 4 in range. After that, okay, step 1 means this will take step 1. Okay, then they will step 1. Fine. After that, what we have to do? Okay, turn left, and then after that, so we have turned left. After that, what we have to do, guys? A is equal to A plus 1. A is equal to A plus 1, and it will keep on increasing accordingly. Okay, so like a basic thing, what we all have to do, what we all have to check is a variable part. Okay, that we have done over here itself. Like A is equal to 1. Why we are taking 1, not 2? Because we just need one step to go over here ahead, and then we'll proceed like we have one step over here, then 3, then over here 4, then over here we have 5. You all can see 1 over here. Okay, then once it reaches up to here, he'll turn left, then he'll take 2 steps. Like A is equal to A plus 1. We have a variable adding on, keeps on adding. Okay, like A 1 and 2 steps. Second step will be taking the item number 0. Okay, once it reaches to that item number 0, again it should take left turn. Okay, then the 3 step, like A, the previous A becomes like 2 itself, because that A, what we have mentioned is A equals to A plus 1. Now it becomes 2. Then now 2 plus 1, that would be 3. over here, it's over here 3, 1, 2, 3. I'll just annotate and explain this variable part, guys. Like we have a is equal to 1. Okay, this is for the first step what we have taken. Now this a, once it reaches up to here, okay, the condition changes. The condition becomes like a is equal to a plus 1. Okay, and this a is equal to 1 itself already. 1 plus 1 we have equals to 2. Okay, the condition, second condition fulfilled. Like it reaches up to here, this you can say sprite, it took it has taken like left turn, then 2 steps ahead he went, 1 step, 2 step, this condition has been fulfilled. Okay, a plus 1 itself, this condition has been fulfilled. Now again he reaches up to here, and we have generated like I range 4, and it turns to the left again this side, but he needs 3 steps to go. Now this 2 will be like a. Now what happens, this a is equal to a plus 1. Again the same formula, but now you all can see this a value has been changed. Now the a value is like 2 over here itself. Okay, now 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 itself. Okay, you all can see in range what is happening, the steps are keep on increasing, guys. Okay, the steps are keep on increasing. You all can see over here, like we have 2 plus 1 equals to 3 itself. Okay, like once it reaches to item number 0, it has taken like 1, 2, 3 now. Okay, done. Now again it will go ahead to this position, like I'll just the text. Fine, again it reaches to this position. Once it takes left turn, okay, once it taken the left turn, that again the same condition, a equals to a plus 1 itself. Okay, a plus 1. Now this a becomes 3. This a becomes 3 itself. Okay, then 3 plus 1 we have, that is equal to 4. You'll count it. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4. Now he'll take these 4 steps and reach up to the last item. Okay, so 3 conditions it's fulfilling. First of all, we have given like variable a is equal to 1. Okay, it's just an variable 1 that is equal to 1 itself. Now a equals to a plus 1. This is the first case. It's fulfilling the first part, like a, once it reaches to the first step. Okay, once it reaches to the first step, it should go left, and then a plus 1. 1 plus 1, that is 2 itself. Okay, then again it turns to the left side. It again turned to the left side, and after that, once it turns to the left side, he should take again 3 steps. But over here the condition changed, like 2 it has been, a is become 2 now, right now, because the first one, the first range what we have taken, in that the specific number of a variable has been changed to number 2, like plus 1 plus 1, and then the same thing happens with 3 plus 1 itself. Okay, hope everyone has understood this part. Anyone has any concern, any queries, anything, guys? Please let me know. Anyone of you have any problem, you can ask. Otherwise, if you have, I'll try to explain more easier way. If you won't have, then we can go ahead. Okay, let me check in the chat box. I got few answers. No questions. Okay, you have to put in third line. So you have to put in the third line. What in the third line, Sundram? Hashtag in the third line. So we are not talking about, okay, fine, I'll put the hashtag, no issues at all. But we're not talking about anything above the fourth line. We have just started from the first part. Okay, now, so we're gonna take like for loop. Okay, for in range, and for in range, just it depends upon how many times you want to generate it. Okay, like you can take a 4 FOU or 4. I'm talking about why, like first step is the first one, means it should go ahead. 1. It should go to the left side again to eat the item number 1. That's item number 0. That's the second step, means the second range. Third range will be completion of this second item. Third range I'm saying about, and the last, that is fourth one, we're going to take the final items. That is the third one. Okay, means item number 2, item 0, item 1, item 2. Okay, fine, understood. So now I'll just go. We're going to take 4 in range. I already explained why I'm taking 4 in range. We have a specific reason for it. Okay, 4 times he need to change the steps, 4 times he need to move left and right. That's why. Okay, 1 over here, 1 over here, 1 over here, and the last position it reaches to this one. Done. Now we'll put a specific step like Dave step. I'll put to 1, or you can say you can put it A also. Okay, because that is same as what that is same as what we have taken as a variable, and that is equal to 1. Okay, you can take 1, you can take A, whatever you want, you can take it accordingly. Okay, guys, fine. Now after that, you need a simple step wherever you want to take a left turn or right turn. Okay, so over here he need to take a left turn, so I'll tap on Dave and then he'll take a left turn. Okay, and the last thing, you have to keep on add extension, like how many times the steps gonna add. I just need it 1 time. Okay, A equals to A plus 1. Simple. Okay, now let's run it. Try to run it. Okay, the same pattern is happening 4 times. Done. So guys, anyone of you have any sort of questions, anything you need to ask regarding this, please ask with me. Don't lag behind. Okay, Yatharth, I'm really glad that you asked me to revise all these things. Okay, so now let's go ahead. Hope Yatharth you understood the process, understood the loop over here itself. Okay, fine. Acha, one question from all of you. Can anyone tell me what do you mean by string? Yeah, go ahead. How many of you know what is a string in Python? So I just got an string is a collection of characters. Good, awesome. String is word sentence type of data. Exactly, guys. String, enclosed in double inverted quotes or single inverted quote. Yeah. So we have a string part. Why do we use a string, guys? You all have given a definition quite nicely, and you are absolutely right also that the string is just a collection of different characters to display text and numbers. Yeah, obviously we have a string, like we have, I'll just add on over here, like I'll go to the next line. We have a variable that is equal to, and you can give open and closed bracket, double inverted comma or single inverted comma, whatever you want to put, you can put. It's completely up to you. Okay, inside this inverted comma, you have different strings, like you have alphabet strings, you have a number system strings. Okay, you have tuple strings, list strings, you have like dictionaries, tons of things you can use inside the string part. Okay, like we have, you can use 1, 2, 3. These are also the values what you can flash, what you can reflect accordingly in the executive window. Okay, you have like you want to reflect any sort of color, like I'm putting yellow. A is equal to double inverted comma open and closed bracket. Okay, yellow I have given. So I'm just reflecting there that these are the different characters what I have. Y is one character, E is one character, L is one character, another L is one character, O, W, all these have a specific characteristic. That's why it's termed as collection of different characters. So once we go ahead with our string part also, I'll explain. Sure. Now let's go ahead. So we are done up to here. Let's go to the next project. Okay. Yep. Over here also, we're gonna follow the same process. Okay, we're gonna follow the same process in such a way like how we have done over there itself. Okay, but there would be one changing. There would be one changing, like in such a way. So the steps will be increase. Like how it's gonna increase? One is over here itself, the first step. Okay, like A, it will go over here A. Then we'll add on like A plus 2. Okay, then it's gonna add on like A plus 2 itself. So what happens over here? It will take 5 different range. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the completion of this 5 different ranges itself. Okay, complete range of 5 parameters will take 5 times. It can execute same thing. Okay, now the variables same. You want to take A, B, C, whatever you want to put, you can choose it. It's up to you. Okay, then after that we'll take a range. Okay, so guys, 5 range is okay. The 5 range will be okay, or I need to take more range? Tell me, is it okay? Just put down in the chat box that 5 number of range is okay. 8. Okay, Sundram is telling 8. Fine. 8, it will be 8. Fine, let's see. Okay, so everyone is telling 8. I'll try with 5 now. Okay, I'll try with 5. Let's see what happens when I put the less number of ranges. Okay, so after that, what shall I write it down? Like Dev step 1. Obviously it should be 1 itself. I'll tap it over here, Dev. Okay, and the step would be like A. Done. Now the next step, it should be turning right or left, guys. What would be the next step? Turn right. Awesome. So let's see. I'll tap on Dev. Okay, and it should turn right. Okay, yeah, turn right is awesome. Now the main part would be like, what would be the variables? Like A is equal to A plus 2, A plus 3, A plus 4. What would be that? Yeah, exactly. So what would be the increment? What value shall I put? Like A plus 1 only or A plus 2? A plus 1 only? Okay. Do you really think that A plus 1 gonna work? A is equal to A plus 1 gonna work? Okay, let's see with A. Let's see with A is equal to A plus 1 itself. Now let's see. Done. Okay. Dev has not yet collected all the energy boost. Why it hasn't not connected? Because might be I have given less number of range. So I'll just put it 8 over here and let's see. I'll tap. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, very good. And what happened if I gonna take like A is equal to A plus 2? Okay, what happened if I gonna take like A plus 2? The difference is, guys, once I take like A is equal to A plus 2, what happens over here? A is already 1. I'll just annotate for all of you. Good that you all have, yeah, exactly. So good that you all have given the right answer. Just check me, let me check that. They did not have enough space to me. Yep, exactly. So yeah, over here, guys, you all can see A is equal to 1. Already we have mentioned. This is the first part. Already we have mentioned this one. Now, you all can see if I have mentioned like A is equal to A plus 2, that is equal to A is 1, and then I'm adding plus 2 over here itself. It becomes equals to 3. So once this Dev reaches to this position, okay, first condition is fulfilling properly, means this condition is fulfilling properly. Okay, now once he reaches to this position, he need just 2 steps to go reach up to here itself, because we won't have anything over here. We all can see that it's a blank space. Okay, once Dev reaches beyond this point, it just give an error. So just 2 steps, but once I add on 2, it's gonna give like a plus 2. Once I add on a plus 2, it will be equal to like 3 itself, and we won't have any third step over here. Okay, so it stop over here itself with like just a is equal to a plus 1. Okay, a is equal to a plus 1 would be sufficient to reach at that specific position. Okay, this one over here. Once it reaches, again it should turn right. He should move toward this position. Okay, this position. Now what happened? Now he need 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Now he need 3 steps. So this will be becoming like a is equal to 2 right now. Okay, 2, and then according to the formula what we have given, like a is equal to a plus 1, and this 2 is equal to a right now. Okay, and this would be added with 1 more. Okay, this would be added with 1 more. Then it should reach like once over here, 1 step, 2 step, 3 step. Okay, once it reaches to this position, again it should take turn right. Okay, Dev has turned right itself. Okay, then how many steps you all can count? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just be very specific, simple. Okay, you won't have to think out of the box. It's pretty simple. You have to just peculiar about the loop system, range system, and the variable. These 3 things. That's it, guys. Okay, so now what is happening? We all know that a is reached up to 3 right now. Okay, now just count the number of range. It has started with 1. 1 is this one, this part. Okay, then the second part is this one, like a is equal to a plus 1, 2, 3, and now it's 4. Okay, like a reached to 3 itself. Okay, it's equals to 3 now, and then 3 plus 1. According to the formula we have mentioned it, a is equal to a plus 1. Now a has reached to 3 steps, and adding on 1 increment. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. Now the next step, the 5th one, will be like it should again turn right, sorry, and take 5 steps. How it's gonna take 5 steps? This a is equal to now 4. A is equal to now 4 itself. Okay, you all can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 itself. 5 different steps. So a is equal to 4, then add on plus with 1 itself. If there would be 2, what few answers I got, like a is equal to a plus 2, then what happens? It will go like 6 step, and we won't have anything in the 6th one. Okay, now the same thing, it reaches up to here, 5th pattern completed. Now for the 6th one, it should just reach up to here itself with the 6 step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we all know now a has become like a is equal to 5 right now, and this 5 will be added with 1 itself. Same we'll do up to here as well as with this part also. Okay, in this we have like increment of 7. So it can cover within 7s, like all the items what he'll take within 7 steps, he'll take and boost up. Okay, hope you all understood this part also, this range system also. Anyone has any queries, anything you need to ask, please let me know. Otherwise, we'll go ahead. Okay, so I just need to remove all my annotations. I'll just run it. Fine. Exact date of hackathon would be like 16th of October, Soumya. Okay. Okay, Dash, what happens? I'm on 30th level, but I completed the coding. And run it, collected all energy boost, but I didn't move to the next level. Okay. You just log out and try to log in again. Okay, just log out and try to log in again. Okay, if you still won't be able to log in, please let me know. If you still, okay, Rivant, you also have logged out, okay, and logged in, but still it won't work. Fine, fine, fine. I'll ask with the team and let you know in the next class that why it's not happening. Okay. No, I just told Indranil that on 16th we have the final of India. So before 15th and before 16th, sorry, 16th of October, by mistakenly might be I told about 17th. It's 16th of October. Okay, 16th October. I'm gonna write it down in the chat box also. Might be I have spoken wrongly. It would be like 16th October. Okay, done. 16th October will be the final Indian finals. So before that, we all have to complete these missions. Okay, now let's go ahead. So I'll just tap it over here. Sorry. Yeah, we're going to complete this part. Minimum participants, no, we won't have any foundation with the participants dear. Okay, we won't have any foundation with the participants. Number of participants can increase accordingly, that how many participants wants to participate, they can participate. It's completely up to them. Okay. Fine. So before India final will be another stage. Yeah, I'll check. Once we complete up to the 30, then might be few students are saying that they are not able to log in. So we'll check why they are not able to log in. If there would be any problem, then I'll try to figure it out. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, guys, now let's go ahead. What is happening over here? Let's see. Oh, sorry. By mistakenly, I have done like 2. It should be 1 itself. Yeah, I was explaining in that explain part. Okay, guys, one more question I need to ask from all of you. From all of you. Okay, wait, let me just go to the next step. Okay, so this is my next step. For an example, I gonna take for loop. Sorry. It couldn't be over here itself. Yeah, press enter. Now, who will tell me why do we use a colon at the last? Why we use a colon at the last? What it's beneficent, why it's important? Tell me. So I just got the answers in the chat box because it's a function. It's all, yeah, it's a function like the polite function. Yeah, it's a function that, but why we use this function there? Tell me. It says that the following codes are within the for loop. Yep, exactly. Awesome. Indentation related to tell computer that it's a part of loop. And which would be the part of loop? Which part will be the part of loop? Which code? Which line? That is indented. The line which gonna written, yeah, the next to this part itself. Like if we're gonna write it down anything in the next line with this range over here, we have taken any range after that colon, it means that this colon line and the next line has been attached. Like how it has been attached, both of them are dependent with each other. Dependent in the sense like we have given a number of range. The number of range would be like 5, 6, and 7, 8, any of the range. Any of the range, whatever you want to put accordingly, you can put it. It's completely up to you. Okay. And this range would be completely dependent upon the steps left or right. Okay. Variables, what we used to give itself. Okay. Understood the meaning of colon? Because might be over there, they're going to ask these questions. Okay. So, okay, Yatharth, we have given a range like A is equal to 1. Fine. Let's see that is it this part gonna work or not. So who will okay, few students are telling about that the range will be 5. Is it 5, guys, or something else? First, tell me about the variable. Shall I take the variable 1 or more than 1? Let me know. So I got the answers in the chat box. Fine. Okay, yeah, exactly. Variable will be 1 itself. Let's see. Start with the variable like a equals to 1 itself. If I gonna take like b as a variable, it will work now. It's gonna work or not, guys? Yes or no? Tell me. If I take the variable as like b, c, d, anything, yes, it's gonna work. Good, very good. Now, after that, 1 minute, guys. Okay, guys. So over here, we have taken like variable a equals to 1 itself. Okay. And now we have like we all can see like this is the first step. Okay. So we have to take like 1 as a variable. I'll just press enter. Now let's go for a range. So it's the range part. Okay. The range part lies like 5, 6, 7, whatever you want to put, like you can put it itself. Okay. Let's check it with the 4 now. Let's see that it's 4 or not. Okay. Now tell me if what happens if there would be a less number of range. Tell me, guys. Yeah. So I just got the answers in the chat box. Stop in the between. Yeah, exactly. It's gonna stop in the between. So let's try it out that it's gonna work or not. So I have given over here. Now their step would be like their step I will take as A1, whatever you want to. Fine. So Dev step 1, like A or 1, whatever you want to put, you can take it. It's completely up to you. Dev. Okay. And then we'll go with the step part. Step I have taken and A. Done. Fine. Now, guys, what would be the next step? Sir, it's not working. What? It's not working, Darsh? I'll check. No issues at all. It's gonna turn right or left. Completed the. Okay, I'll let you know. Darsh, don't worry about that. I'll let you know. Okay. So let's turn right now. Now I'll tap on Dave, turn right. And once it turn right, then what would be that increment in the variable, guys? It should be a plus 2, a plus 3. What should be the increment? Let me know. A plus 2 itself. Awesome. Yeah, absolutely right, guys. Like a is equal to, sorry, a plus 2. I'll explain why we have taken a plus 2 also. Okay. I'll just segregate all the processes and I'll let you know why I have taken a plus 2. Don't worry about that. So yeah, it has been stopped because we have taken less number of range. Okay, that's why it hasn't collected number of items. So I'll increase. You all are absolutely right that we have to put the range 5 itself. Okay, good, awesome. So I did it intentionally to check that what happens, what would be your answer. You're absolutely right. Good, very good. Now he'll take like, he'll turn right and then the last step over here itself. Awesome. Now I'll explain it. I'll not go ahead. I'll explain this part. Then we'll go ahead itself. Fine. So I'll annotate. Yeah. A equals to 1 already we have understood. A equals to 1, that is variable we have taken. So A equals to 1 I have taken. Guys, I'm going pretty slow so that you all can understand each and every step properly. Okay, each and every step properly. In my perspectives, anything you need to ask, anything you need, you have confusions, you have any concern, you can ask accordingly. Okay, fine. So A equals to 1 we have done itself. Like this has been covered. The item number 0, we have total number of items 4, like 0, 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one. Okay, and that's why we have taken the 5 range itself. So we'll talk about the range also, don't worry. The first thing, the first range has been covered, equipped in this process. Like we'll consider it as first range. This was the second one. Now, once it reaches up to here and turned right, he needs to take this item number 1. Okay, 0, it has been taken already. Now he'll take item number 1. So he need to take 3 steps ahead. 1, 2, 3. If we're gonna put like just A plus 1 itself over here, then what happens? Just 2 steps gonna count it. Like A is already 1 and then plus 1 itself. Then what happens? The execution will be stopped in this block, in this, you can say, step. Okay, it won't cover this item itself. It won't take this item. So it has reached up to here itself. Okay, then our A is equal to 3 now. A is equal to 3 now. Okay, now again 3 plus 2 itself. 3 plus 2. It becomes like 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need to count that step also where the item is belonged. Okay, where the item is staying. Okay, so that's why we need to count that part also. 5 steps we have done, and we have taken this item also. Now the item has increased to number 2. Like all the items are odd in numbers. Okay, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Okay, so it now A is equal to 5. A is equal to 5 itself. Okay, now it reaches like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This item will be reached to 7 steps, and the item number, this sprite gonna reach to the 7 steps and take the item number 3rd itself. Okay, because this 5 will be add with an increment of 2. It becomes like 7. A equals to 7 itself. Now the last part would be like A is equal to 7 now, equals to 7. Now this part will be equals to increment by 2 again, and it becomes total number of 9. Now count it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now let's run it and check that is it working properly or not. I'll just run it. Yeah, let's see. Yep, we have taken all the coins properly. And guys, you all can see, if you take if you complete the project based upon loop where it required, not on the steps, it's gonna throw 3 different stars. Otherwise it will just show you 2 stars itself. Okay, so now let's go ahead. What is the right sided thing after step? This one you are talking about, dear? This one you are no, which one? This one you're talking about, this part or this part? These 2 things you're talking about after completion. Okay, what I'll in the next class I'll clear all the doubts. Once you have reached up to 30 level, I'll talk with my team. Might be they have logged after 30 levels, they'll unlock, then you can log in properly, and then you can follow up the missions accordingly. Okay, don't worry about that. I'll just erase all my annotation. You'll get to know, guys, tomorrow. Don't worry about that. Yep, done. This was the project what we were doing yesterday, and we have tussle minded in this project. Tussle minded, it means like first of all we have completed with the steps, and then after that we have done with the range, means different you can say a range part with step A equals to 2 minus 2, whatever we need to take, accordingly we will put it. Now tell me guys, what would be the first step in this project, in this mission? What would be the first step? Okay, step minus 12? No, Indranil, it won't be minus 12. Yeah, I'll explain Yatharth with the help of loop only. Okay, don't worry about that. Over here, we'll start with the loop itself. Yeah, the first thing will start with like Dave dot step, and that would be 12 itself. Okay, because you all can see over here, like we have 12 number of steps to reach up to this position. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Then it should turn towards this part, and then you will take the sprite item. Okay, so I'll just tap on Dave, and then he'll take a step 12 itself. Okay, 12, done. Now guys, what would be the next step? Tell me. Now what would be the next step? A equals to 6. Good. Exactly. Now we'll provide a value of A, that is 6. Then we'll provide range. After that, we'll turn towards right or left. We'll check it. Okay. Now I'll just go like A equals to 6. Why we have taken 6? That also I'll explain. Don't worry about that. Okay. I'll clear all the doubts regarding this project. I know many of you have doubts, concern regarding this project. So I'll clear it. A equals to 6 we have given. So after this, what would be the range, guys? Tell me. Like we have range numbers 4, 5. Yeah, exactly. We have 4 range. So let's see the range gonna appear 4. Is it sufficient or not? Okay. Done. Now we have done the range 4 itself. After that, what would be the step? It should turn right, turn left. Where it should? Yeah, it should turn right itself. Good. So Dave, I'll tap on Dave, and this Dave should take the step. Okay. Sorry, it should move towards right itself. Done. Now what would be the next step, guys? Okay, fine. It should take the step 4. Because once it reaches over here itself, okay, I'll just annotate. The first thing what we have done, we have just taken 12 steps up to here. Okay, this one fulfilled. Okay, now we have like taken Dave should turn to the right side, this part. Once it reaches Dave, it should turn toward this side. Okay, and then he will take 4 different steps. What we'll add on in the next line, in the 6th line itself. Okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 step will take and reach up to this item itself. So I'll just write it down like Dave. Step would be 4. Got it? Now again, I'll press enter. Yeah. Now what would be the next step, guys? -4. Good. It reaches up to here. Then this sprite shouldn't move like left or right itself. Okay. You should go back again to that -4 property and then execute accordingly. So I'll tap on Dave. Step would be like -4 itself. Okay, done. And then I'll tap, I'll go to the next part. Once it reaches up to here again, what would be the sign for movement? Like should turn right, turn left, where he should move? Yeah, turn left itself. Indranil, he should turn left itself here. Okay, not turn right. Okay, so I'll just tap, and this Dev should turn left. I'll tap on Dev, and this Dev should turn left. Left turn. Okay, done. He moved this side. Now again, the sixth step, like A will work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You all can see the reason of giving A 6. That's why. Okay. Now again, I'll go to the next line. Okay. So what would be the step, guys? Next step, minus A. Awesome. Good. Once it reaches up to here, he'll face like this position completely, then minus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can put minus 6 also, or else you can put like minus A. Okay. Dev step would be like minus A itself. Done. It reaches up to here. Now he'll take, what would be the command, guys? After that, A equals to minus 2. Sir, if you want Dev to look at front, then we can change. You can do that. It's up to you. Okay. But might be possible that it will come out of the loop. So you have to figure it out, those things also. Okay. Now the last thing, A is equal to A minus 2. Why I have given A equals to A? First of all, let's run it and check that is it working properly or not. Then I'll explain the code again and again properly. This would be the last project for today. So yeah. Yeah. Fine. So let me just remove the annotation. I'll remove the annotation and I'll again do it, explain this part once again. Okay. Fine. So I'll just do it. The first step, we have taken 12. Okay. So this would be the 12th step once it reaches up to this position. Okay. This position we have done, and this part has been equipped, means it has been completed properly. Now it should turn towards right. Okay. So that he should look at this specific position, this part item. Okay. So that's why he has turned right itself and taken 4 different steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 steps he has taken. Just 4 steps. Okay. So you all can see that this is a fourth step what this Dev has taken. After that, once it reaches up to this position, he just went 4 steps back. Okay. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Over here it reaches. Okay. Like minus 4, that's why we have given. It's facing towards ahead and walking back. That's why minus 4 we have implemented over here itself. Okay. All these things are in loop. Just keep in mind that all these things are in loop. Means same process is going to happen again and again, guys. Okay. Now, once it reaches to this position, again, it turn left. Okay, it turn left, and same process is gonna follow again. So 6th step he will follow, like minus 6 I have given. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus 6. It reaches up to here itself. Okay, then again it should turn towards right and then follow like minus 2 over here. A minus 2. What is A? Like we have step A is equal to 6. 6 minus 2, that is 4. Once it gonna take all those steps over there itself, come back with same range in action. Okay, so over here it will just take 3 steps, 4 steps over here. Once it reaches over here, it reaches taking this item, it's gonna go back again, follow the same process over here itself. Then again it will take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again it should come back. Okay, like minus 4 we have given over here. There is step. Okay, again it should go towards this position. Okay, now you all can see this is 6, A is decreasing, guys. This is 6, this is 4, now this is 2. Now this is decreasing by 2. You all can see this is decreasing by 2 itself. Okay, it has been started with 6. Previously, what we have done? Previous we have done like we have added. Now we have decreased. Previous we have added with 1 or 2. Now we have decreased by 2 itself. Okay, so it went up to here with the 6th step. Like 6 we have given, they've like minus A over here, that is 6, and now it has been decreased by 2, 2, 2. Okay, so now it has been decreased by 2 over here. It equals to 4 steps, and again 4 has been decreased by 2, so it reaches to this specific position with 2 different steps, and then again going ahead with 4 steps. Fine. Hope everyone has understood this also. This was a little bit, you can say, a tougher one compared to the previous what we have done. More logical part, you can say. So this we have completed, and we're gonna stop over here today itself. 60. But sir, it's taking 64 steps in total. I got 2 stars. Fine. So what you can do, you can just approve, you can just equip the Yatharth with a different step. Like what you can do over here itself, you won't just go back with minus. Okay, just turn right and go back with plus A. Just try out with this. You will figure it out. Like, look, it's a iteration way. If it's not appearing, you have to change with your another logic. This is a practice session. How much you practice with different commands, different concepts, it's gonna boom up, it's gonna hike accordingly. Okay, so please practice. As I told, if it gets 2 stars, then you have to try out with a different technique, different method. Okay, so it's not like yeah, if I gonna run, might be it gonna throw just 2 stars for me itself. So then I'll try with a different step then. Okay, so I just explained that how it has been executed. So might be if it's gonna come like 2 stars, then I'll try with a different method. But you have to take all the 3 stars accordingly. Okay, it's completely up to you that how you can take. Fine. I think like if we're gonna take a wrong steps, might be it come like 2 or more steps. Look, like as I told, I am taking a long steps. It's coming just 2 stars. So what you all can do, look, the steps over here has been decreased. So number of steps, what it has been decreased, you have to check by yourself. It's okay. Fine. So I think so. Yeah, the time is up, and in the next class, 2 things I'll let you know soon. The first thing that what would be the number of missions you have to complete, and why you all are not able to log in after 30 mission itself. Okay, why you all are not able to log in after 30 mission itself. I'll check these 2 things and let you know. Okay guys, fine. Yeah, good. Okay, bye, take care, have a nice, and please practice, and please check that if there would be anything what will come in hackathon, there will be a different questions. This sort of questions will be appearing with a different logic. Okay, once you'll give the hackathon exam, you'll get to know all the concerns. Okay, so please practice. If you're getting, if it's throwing 2 stars, you just check with a different concept. Okay, bye, take care, have a nice day. Can you send which type of questions? Sundram, I really don't have that sort of questions, but I know the practice sessions, what we are doing along, the same sort of pattern of questions gonna appear in the exam. Don't worry about that. Okay. Mock test, sir, will we get mock test? Okay, I'll try that mock test also. Don't worry about that. If we have any pattern, any booklet based upon mock test, I'm gonna provide to all of you. Don't worry. Okay, all these question answer I'll answer soon to all of you once I get revert back these questions to the team itself. Okay, to the management team. Bye, take care, have a nice day guys. Bye.